Hiya, it's the start of April, and we'll just do a bit of an update around the garden to see where things are at in spring. So this is how things look going up to the garden. We've put this new wigwam in for some sweet peas to grow up. Don't have too many pots at the moment, but got a few just kind of dotted around. Most of the pots over here are waiting for some new things. Rosemary's looking lovely. Lots of flowers on there, and the bees are starting to enjoy that. We have some plans for this area, so we've got blackberry and we've got a clematis which is growing there, but this palette we haven't done anything with for a while, so we're probably going to take that out and then put some new things in there later this year. If we come up this way towards the bed, so we've still got some broccoli. So this is our purple sprouting broccoli. Oops, get my shadow out of it. And so we've got lots of broccoli. We've already had one crop off this, but we've got lots of bits and pieces to go. The only other real thing in this bed, let's go this way first, we've got a kind of row of different kind of lettuce and salad leaves that we've put in. So been growing those in the greenhouse and then just planted some of those out. There's a little bit of sage there just taking up space in the corner. And then down at this end, this is where we've got loads of onions and different things. So we've got some garlic here, we've got some chives in the middle, and then these are some kind of like spring onions. They've been going all over the winter as well, so some of them are actually starting to flower now. And so these will be putting out flowers soon, so those should be nice as well. We recently bought this magnolia, was half price, so it's obviously done its pretty bit for this year, but hopefully that will grow and look quite nice. And then one of the nicest bits in the garden at the moment is this kind of tulip border along here. So we've got lots of lovely tulips growing all along here, looking really, really nice. And then we've also got some tulips up in the pots at the other end as well. This little bed's quite shady, but most of the things in here are quite happy with that. So we've got a couple of acers. We've got this one here, and then this really big one at the end, which has come out with lots of leaves now. And then other than that, we've got a few bits and pieces down the bottom. We need to fill this out a little bit more, but it's still a bit early in the year, so this polemonium does some nice flowering in a bit. The rhododendron, still small, still refuses to flower. This fatsia is looking just a little bedraggled at the top, but starting to put out some new leaves, so that'll be growing nice and big again. That seems quite happy in the shade, so that's good. But yeah, we need some taller things in here to fill out as well. But like I say, this acer is really big. It's getting bigger and bigger every year and growing out and overflowing, which is really nice. And then these pots, we've got some more tulips, lots of lovely looking tulips, and the bees are enjoying these. It's a nice sunny day today, so they're all out and about. Over here we've got, these are some dogwoods, some cornus that we need to plant out. These are all taken from cuttings from my friend Jim, and so these are growing again, which is good, so they should be nicely rooted. We'll pop those maybe into the bed behind, because corners tends to do okay. And then in this bed we've got some leeks. So these are left over from last year. These are all the ones that didn't flower, so they're probably still all good to eat, so I need to eat those soon before they bolt. We've planted into here, we've planted some chard along this strip here, so we had a really productive chard last year, so that's good. Some more of these lettuces just in trays, and then we've got all of our onions planted out around here. Got a couple of rocket plants which are looking quite healthy, so this will be nice for putting in salads and sandwiches. This is another rocket, but it's a bit curlier. We'll see how that one does. And then this here is actually a compost bin, so loads of compost, and then that's just taken directly into the bed itself. Around here got our kind of little staging area, so lots of different things all growing in pots, lots of things in these 1 litre pots, and that's going to be going into our living wall area to replace the pallet later on. So lots of things here in preparation, like these strawberries. So we had some strawberries in a different pot, and then we've separated them out, and they all seem to be quite happy, putting on lots of new growth, which is good. And then this is the dumping area, so we don't look at that too long. And then through into the greenhouse, we've got some sweet peas here, and then some more stuff growing and enjoying the sunshine. More and more lettuces. Down here we have some not sure, maybe zinnias. What are these? Creme brulee. Some phlox, so we've got some phlox growing. Over here some rudbeckias. Over here is the start of cosmos land, so loads and loads and loads of cosmoses as far as the eye can see. And then up here we've got some salvias, we've got some peas just starting. These are eating peas. Here some clarisage looking lovely, and then here some papavas, so some poppies looking really nice. Some roses that we've taken cuttings of, and then as we come around here, some dahlias in the background, which Kaylee's got started a little bit early, trying to take some cuttings off. And then this is aubergines and peppers, some very, very small tomatoes which are not growing quickly at all. And that's about it, I think. So that's just a very, very quick tour of the back garden. I won't do the front this time because at the moment the front's pretty green but not very flowery, so we'll do that when a few more flowers are out. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at the moment. Hopefully things will kick into gear through the rest of April and into May.